Happy Friday! Yeah! Oh, it's been a long week. Are you ready to kind of move on to the weekend? Yes, that's where I'm at right now. All right, this is First Alert Chief Meteorologist Steve Beylon in the First Alert Weather Center. I just got an important message from our pilot down in the newsroom who makes these live streams possible. His name is Ted Miller. And he writes to me, Aisha doesn't appreciate enough. I was tempted to put up the camera because, see, she didn't even see. We had the Friday song going, and I was sitting here doing this.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And you didn't even know what was going on. You were in your own little world, you know, because you're actually working. You're actually like really working, and I'm just having fun, right? Right, Ted? Ted, where are you? There you are. Yeah, you know what to do. Yeah. Put your hands in the air like you just don't care. Hawaiian 5-0 style. Look at that guy. We love Ted. Ted's the best. All right, we do need to talk about the weather. That's really why you're here. A live view from our Green Bay sky cam. Partly sunny right now, 37 degrees, and snow still on the ground. Based on satellite imagery, we have about 11, 12 inches of snow on the ground here in Green Bay. Those are estimates. You know, what you have in your neighborhood might differ just a little bit. That snow depth is going to continue to shrink over the next several days as we have some springtime warmth. And yes, spring arrives today. The vernal equinox is at 9:46 this morning. So just a little over an hour from now, it will officially be spring. Temperatures at the moment, 37, not just in Green Bay, but also in Appleton. We're at, 47 degrees in Wapaka. How about that? Meanwhile, it is 30 in Oconto. We will see a high of 47 this afternoon in Green Bay, but it's going to be milder south and west. You get that vibe since Wapaka is already at 47. You'll be in the 50s later today. And we will see a mix of sun and clouds. All in all, partly sunny skies with more melting of our snowpack. All right, so now we go to First Alert Pinpoint Predictor. Passing clouds, intervals of sun, partly sunny, take your pick. We should see a variable sky heading into tonight, and if it's clear enough, we'll probably find some areas of fog developing around and after midnight, and with temperatures dipping down to near freezing, there could be a couple slick spots here and there. But enjoy the cool and comfortable afternoon that's on tap. A lot of highs in the 40s, Green Bay and Northeast, and to the Southwest, mostly highs in the 50s, although Oshkosh gets a 49 later today. All right, so the wind today is out of the north and northwest for a good chunk of the day, but then later tonight and tomorrow, the wind turns to the southeast and south. And tomorrow it becomes a bit brisk, and that's important because it's going to pump in warmer weather. I expect tomorrow a wide range of high temperatures, anything from the 40s, north and east, to the 60s, south and west. So look at the forecast map on First Alert Pinpoint Predictor. We got a 40 in Sturgeon Bay, we get a 66 in Wautoma, and in between a high of 53 in Green Bay. And that brings me to a public service announcement. I know that a lot of you watch our newscasts on TV. You're familiar with those. And we give you the First Alert Super 7-day forecast. I'll be doing it coming up in just a couple minutes. When you see that, those are high and low temperatures for Green Bay. Some of you live in Green Bay. Many of you don't. And guess what? Where you live, the temperature may very well be different. Like tomorrow, we're going to see high temperatures varying by a good 25 degrees across the region. If you're using our free WBAY First Alert Weather app, that forecast that comes to your phone or your tablet through our app is geo-targeted to your location. So in other words, let's say you live in Wautoma. Our app is probably going to say 60s for tomorrow, but it's not going to be in the 60s in Door County. Our app brings the forecast to where you live. See, that's the limitations with television. I can show you a high temperature map. Cool. But when we show you the Super 7-day forecast, that's going to be for Green Bay. We cover a huge geographical location, anywhere from like Iron Mountain, Michigan, south down towards Waupun in Fond du Lac County. So, you know, that Super 7-day forecast on TV, it can't be, you know, for everybody. So What I'm saying to you is that what you see on our app may not necessarily be the exact same forecast that you see on TV. Understand the limitations of what can be done on television versus what can be done digitally on your phone. All right? All right, we're on the same page, right? Cool. All right, our next weather maker. It comes this weekend after that warmth. Rain and snow showers, especially in the north, late Saturday night into Sunday morning. Our severe weather outlook Sunday morning is in the low category. We probably have just enough snow to create a little bit of some slickness, especially on untreated streets. So this weather maker is in the Pacific Northwest. You can see rain and snow near Seattle, British Columbia, Canada, and that storm system is tracking in our direction. So we go back to first alert pinpoint predictor. This is 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. Thickening clouds after midnight across the North Woods. See the wintry mix developing? Highway 8, Highway 64 into Sunday morning. Some snow showers develop, and that precipitation might sag southward towards the valley, producing some rain showers in the midday and the afternoon. And then we dry out heading into Sunday night with some breaks in the clouds. Now, again, there is some snow in the forecast for the North Woods into Sunday morning. It's not going to be a lot. We're talking about a coating to at most half an inch. Just enough to cover the grass, well, if you could see it, because you have all that snow from that big blizzard we just had. But you get the gist that, the roads might get a very thin coating of snow Sunday morning. Not too big of a deal, but still noteworthy. Really, most of your First Alert Super 7-day forecast looks dry. I do have a chance of showers in there for Thursday. You know what? We could use a little bit of a drier stretch. Actually, I was really pleased. The Drought Mitigation Center, they're located in Lincoln, Nebraska. They released their weekly report yesterday. And because of our big blizzard, we put a huge dent in the drought conditions that we had at the end of last year going into this winter. We still need to thaw out the ground and hopefully absorb some of that moisture. We don't want to, melt that snow so fast that we're not able to absorb some of it and it just kind of evaporates out. But I'm happy to say that all that snow did make a difference for a lot of our ag friends out there, agricultural friends. And so that is some good news. But it looks more dry than not on our First Alert Super 7-day forecast with temperatures, going up and down, but generally near and above normal between now and the middle of next week. And it probably will take until about Thursday or so of next week before all this snow that's on the ground melts away, except for the big massive piles that you made at the end of your driveway or wherever you scooped them or blew them to with that big blizzard. All right, that is me on the map there. You know what, we don't want to see that, but what I do want to show real quick, and I'm kind of throwing an audible here in my slideshow, is this, that literally she just walked in. Hi, Emily.
Hello.
She's taking off her coat right now. There she is. She's getting settled. She just arrived in the First Alert Weather Center because she has got to cover Action 2 News at noon and at 4. And she will have all the nice little details on what's going to happen with your weekend forecast, which again looks very variable in temperature. So it really depends on where you are as far as whether you're going to go with a jacket or a t-shirt tomorrow. So anyway, fun stuff like that. I know that you'll have to consider your wardrobe choices carefully. I am pretty confident that Ted's going to wear a Hawaiian shirt, right, Ted? Are you going to wear a shirt like that over the weekend? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Are you going to wear it? Yeah. Ted's got a great wardrobe. We definitely love Ted and his fashion sense. Let's end things with a live view looking east down College Avenue. Hey, good morning, Appleton. Looking pretty good out there. Looking better this weekend as well. Whatever you're doing today and this weekend, have fun. Do something good with the family. Stay safe. And we'll catch you Monday on the live stream that we do every time, Monday through Friday around this time of the morning. So thanks for watching. Have a great one. See ya.